Hello. Anyways, figured I would make a secondary part. Uh, this is where I'm starting the key, and what I did is, of course, what I was explaining yesterday. The little notches I made with my Dremel at the top, following the key, took the rat tail file, or reamer file, round file, whatever you want to call it, putting the key in the core, and looking in the light, looking for the ledges where I made the scratches inside the chamber, top to bottom, to make sure I had basically covered that whole chamber running the length of the key with the file, so I knew exactly how my cuts were going to be. As you can see right here, I've got some more cutting to do, and with these ledges, like I was talking about before, you just come over and you basically just file back and forth and kind of round it off a little bit, so the key pins itself, let me grab a key pin. This one right here will work. This one right here. This is actually one I made from a nail and some brass tubing. Just threaded the brass tubing there after I shaped it, and threaded the nail and screwed it on. Don't really need any solder, but we're just going to use this one as an example with the key. See, if you've got it rounded and you don't basically give a nice good slope on both sides, that key pin gets trapped in there and it won't raise up because it's got the lips from, let's see, where's the other key that I had? I'm not going to worry about looking for it, but basically you'll get the idea. It's being rounded, it's going to grab that key pin, and as you insert the key, it's going to get stuck in your lock. It's pretty much bricked, unless you decide to go in through the top and go that way. So basically what you want to do is you want to create a slope for that key pin to glide up the slope, and you can basically put your key in and take it out without it getting jammed up in there. Okay, as you can see, I've already marked where the sixth chamber, fifth chamber, fourth, third, second, and first. This is actually going to be a challenge lock key by the time I'm done with it. I'm going to throw max out the window, so basically, we'll go ahead and tell you right now, 0 lift, all the way to the roof with a 0. This is probably going to be about an 8, maybe a 9 cut, somewhere in between, because it's actually a key pin that I made myself, unless I swapped it out for another one, which there is a good possibility. Actually, no, I think I'll use that key pin in 3. And of course the others are, these, so basically I think you have pretty much about 4 pins to pick. A couple of these little gatekeepers here with that one, but the good thing is I'm giving you a CK keyway versus the C. As you can see with the C, you got more of a ledge here on that warding, and tends to be a little bit difficult and tricky. Right here, it's not as open and inviting as that one. It looks similar, but this one's more open. Already got an idea. Actually, I know who I'm going to send this one to, as well as a few other challenge locks. It's someone I've had on my list for a while, and not just someone I've thrown up on there recently. So I will be getting in touch with that person once I get through making this challenge lock. I hadn't decided if I want to keep that. This is a pin that I made to look like a mushroom, a real mushroom. This is like the third one of these I've made. I could turn it into a key pin, which I might just do that. But if I populate it in a chamber like that, then spring up here, it's a mushroom. But anyways, instead of talking on that, let's see. We will go ahead and since I've pretty much got everything, make sure that's the right core. Yeah, it's the right core. Okay, what I do is go ahead and grab the tweezers and okay, that one. I'll get my zero cut right here. And there's a few different ways to do this. You can do one key pin at a time, and that's and populate the key like that. Or you could set them all in there. If I can get this one to do what I want. There we go. Hey, bingo. Come there. Alright. Trying to get this where you can all see it. We'll go ahead and put this one in and that one. And that one's just about perfect. And I'll probably do some mods to those, or hey, I might turn around and make them into a pen and pin. There's no telling. This one here, and one of my rattlesnake outer parts. And unfortunately, given the type of this pen, I can't really have any. It's going to have to stay standard with the chamber, because the rattlesnakes get all caught. If it was undercutting, yeah, I guess a little bit of undercutting would work. As long as it's gonna glide it up and out. I just have to make sure in the chamber it's gonna do well too. But this is what I do. I'll stick this in here. Look at it. All right. Definitely gonna need some more filing on 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, see, I don't have the ledges actually done too well, but that's what I'm about to do right now, is kind of work on these ledges a little bit. And see, I can pretty much take the little protrusions off the top, because I know that these right here are pretty much going to not bother anything if I take those off. Work on this one. It's really more or less, yeah, it does need to come out that way too. Because when I pull the key out, I want the key pin to right up that ledge. Alright. I'll tell you what, we'll start with 5 and 6. As you see, I'm kind of rocking back and forth with the key and doing the same on all of them. And probably what I'll do is I'll get more of this done off camera and just let this be basically just a little quick tutorial without it being too long. And let's see how this works on these two here. How much I got to take off of 5 and 6. And I still got to take some off of 5, some more off of 6. Now this is another thing what I like to do. Take these key pins out. Got to take them out. That's the third one. Set that one here. That's the fourth one. Put you over here in 4. Well, I know where you go anyways. Alright. And so this is another reason why I say it's probably good to, do it one at a time. But if you got time to mess around with it, go ahead and do it this way, I guess. Yeah. Here. And get this one right here. And that zero lift. Just set it right here. Alright. What I'm going to do is I put the key back in. Once again, looking through my magnifying glass. Seeing how the file is making its cuts on the key. See if I need to make any corrections. it's basically a process of doing that. So it takes a while, about an hour, hour and a half, depending, you know, on how meticulous you want to be with creating your key. I've made some that actually only worked, I think, counterclockwise, but I was just trying to get them out, and the key wouldn't go counterclockwise. But the funny thing is, I was able to pick it clockwise instead of counterclockwise. That's actually on two of my locks. I got another one I just modified. Um, I actually put another body with modifications and sealed it up and added a couple of rattlesnake. Well, I had a rattlesnake pip driver, and I guess the two-part rattlesnake pip um, key pin for key pin number two. I had sent that out back to the last person that who actually sent the lock to me that actually had it last. So I wanted to make a few changes to it, but I'm gonna go back to working on this. I will attach the other video to show you. Everybody, just be patient. Take care. Keep it legal. Stay safe. Keep well. Bye bye.